Today I'm going to show you how to make the fastest, creamiest, most delicious mac and cheese, and we're going to use the Instant Pot to make it happen. Alrighty, let's make this mac and cheese. So we're starting off with 16 ounces of dried pasta. If you're new here, I am gluten-free, and so I'm using gluten-free pasta, but this works great with any pasta. I like an elbow, because that's what I think of when I think of mac and cheese, but you could use any short noodle. 16 ounces is a full pound. Some boxes come in packages of 12 ounces, so you might have to just look for one that says 16 or mix and match. It's going right in the Instant Pot. And the Instant Pot is off to start. Okay, and now we're gonna add our water. We need 5 cups of water. It's really important that you get the amount of water correct because we're not gonna strain any off. The amount of water that's in here is the amount of water staying in here. Now the butter. So there's a couple tricks to making pasta, mac and cheese in the Instant Pot, and the first trick I wanna make sure you know is to make sure as soon as the timer goes off, you release the pressure immediately. It's all about timing. When you think about when you're boiling pasta on the stove, you wouldn't just let it keep boiling, right? For an extra 5 minutes while you tidy up another part of the house. And so in the Instant Pot, even though the pressure's slowly releasing, it's still going to be cooking your pasta. So immediately release the pressure so you get the perfect results. And then the last thing to go in for this stage, we're making it in 2 stages, is a teaspoon of sea salt. Just sprinkle it in there. You can give it a swirl if you really want to. You don't really have to. This recipe is so forgiving. And then the lid goes on, and we're going to cook it on high pressure for 4 minutes. That's it. Here we go. Okay, so our pasta is all cooked. I'm just gonna fluff it a little bit, add in the cream cheese. We're gonna add in all of the creamy, cheesy things in 2 stages. First, it's the cream cheese and the milk. And I'm just going to stir this up until that cream cheese is totally melted. Okay, a cup of cheddar cheese goes in. This is pre-shredded cheddar, which is typically coated in some kind of a starch to keep it from sticking together. And there are some people who feel very strongly about making sure that you actually shred your cheddar cheese, your cheese for mac and cheese, because it means that it's gonna melt more smoothly. And I'm good either way. I say go with what works for you. If you wanna shred your cheese, you get out that box grater and you go for it. Otherwise, pre-shredded is gonna work great. So we've got a cup of cheddar cheese, and I'm gonna add in half a cup of Gouda, shredded Gouda. And then a little bit of black pepper. And then stir it up again until it's all melted. If you find that your sauce is just a little thick, because sometimes not all noodles are made the same, and sometimes they'll absorb more and less, you can just add a little bit of milk. I want a slightly creamier pasta today. Add about 2 tablespoons. This is heavy cream, not milk, but you choose your flavor. And then I'm just gonna stir that in to give it that perfect mac and cheese finish. And then I'd love to know in the comments, what do you put into your mac and cheese to make it creamy? Do you have a favorite cheese? Do you add something really fun and extra like chopped up crispy bacon, pancetta, shallots? We're getting fancy. I want to know, what do you use to make your mac and cheese? Thanks for being here.